Hey guys, LevelCap here, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Gaming. DICE gave us our first look at Battlefield 5's post-launch roadmap in a new blog post. It details the first 3 phases of Tides of War DLC content. December's Overture release adds a campaign mission, practice range, vehicle customization, and a map set in Belgium, built for vehicle combat. The following 2 releases, Lightning Strikes and Trial by Fire, add new grand operations, co-op missions, maps, and highly anticipated Firestorm Battle Royale mode. Unfortunately, players will have to wait until March for Firestorm. It also seems like each release will only include 1 or 2 maps, although it's not really clear. New weapons weren't specifically mentioned in this blog post, but they will be included as part of the Tides of War. I did a full video breakdown of the post, so be sure to check that out for more Tides of War info. It's been confirmed that Battlefield 5 will launch with a 60Hz tick rate on PC and a 30Hz tick rate on consoles. Tick rate is how many times a second the server updates the game. The more updates per second, the more accurate and better the multiplayer combat feels, generally speaking. Battlefield 1 has the same tick rate values. Unforeseen issues aside, players should expect a smooth experience regardless of the platform with Battlefield 5. Higher tick rates like 120Hz will be available on PC for specific play modes. Battlefield 1 is back on sale for $5 this week. Considering the Premium Pass is free until the 31st, it's a pretty incredible value. Playing Battlefield 1 will also unlock cosmetic content for Battlefield 5, some of which you can only get by playing Battlefield 1. Black Ops 4 players got some bad news this week. The server tick rate for standard multiplayer matches was downgraded from 60Hz during the beta to 20Hz at launch. The change was made to ensure server stability, and Treyarch are adamant that improvements will be made in the future. Unfortunately though, they've been mysterious at best regarding what improvements players can actually expect down the road. The Black Market progression system and Halloween event that debuted on PlayStation 4 recently is now available on Xbox and PC. The Black Market is similar to Fortnite's Battle Pass. Players can complete challenges to unlock specific content. Tweaks have been made since the initial launch to make it less grindy. Modern military first-person shooter World War III sold 100,000 units in 2 days following its launch. The game is currently averaging about 5,000 concurrent players on Steam. World War III's release wasn't without its share of technical problems, though. The developers apologized for the bad experience many players had simply trying to connect to the servers. To make up for the issues, they're planning some form of in-game compensation, perhaps free XP or cosmetic items. I made a full review of the game if you want to check it out and decide if World War III is the right FPS for you. PUBG's next map, a snowy environment complete with an abandoned space base, castle, industrial buildings, and more, have been data mined. Footage of the map was created using a reconstruction of the data, so it's tough to gauge exactly how finished the map actually is. It could also be from an older build. Regardless, it's expected to release sometime before the end of the year. PUBG players with AMD graphics cards might have found themselves banned from the game recently. Apparently, AMD's 18.91 driver update caused a false positive with PUBG's anti-cheat solution, resulting in a ban. The issue was quickly corrected by the devs and all the bans were reversed. PC Patch 23 is now live for all players. It adds the Scorpion machine pistol, an on-screen dynamic key guide, and a ton of minor tweaks and bug fixes. Along with the new patch, Halloween skins that were teased last week are now available for purchase. Some can be obtained with battle points, while others will cost you some money. BioWare's upcoming co-op looter shooter Anthem has been on the back burner since E3. Fortunately, we'll be getting a fresh look at the game on November 1st. 2 producers on the development team are doing a post-Halloween stream with an up-to-date build of the game. Rumors have been buzzing about a possible beta ahead of the game's launch on February 22nd. It was recently confirmed that the game is now in alpha, which means the bulk of development is now finished. There are 3 Steam sales on the horizon according to a new leak. The Halloween sale starts on the 29th and ends on November 1st. The deals will be mostly for horror games and movies. The Steam Autumn sale begins on November 21st and lasts for a week. Finally, the Steam Winter Sale starts on December 20th and ends on January 3rd. Each sale will likely involve some kind of mini-game users can play to unlock Steam trading cards and other unique Steam items. Steam's monthly active user count has jumped from 67 million to over 90 million in the space of a year. Obviously, this is in large part due to the Battle Royale genre's massive success, with PUBG breaking every concurrent player record on the platform in a matter of months. All of the locations for the upcoming stealth action game Hitman 2 have been revealed. Players will travel across New Zealand, America, India, Colombia, the North Atlantic, and Austria to hunt and kill various targets, one of which will be Hollywood actor Sean Bean, aka the guy that dies in basically everything. Hitman 2 launches on November 13th. The Windows update that unlocked DirectX ray tracing has been delayed once again. It initially launched on October 9th, but was quickly pulled due to a bug that deleted user files. Since then, it's been available as part of the Windows Insider program. A new bug that also removes files was recently discovered, further delaying the update. Hopefully we'll get it starting in November, especially considering that ray tracing is supposed to be a big part of the Battlefield 5 launch. Intel and Streamlabs are teaming up with the hardware partners to create a mini streaming PC. Game capture and broadcasting have exploded in popularity over the past years, with many gamers on both consoles and PC looking to share their gameplay with others. A significant roadblock to that has been needing a capture device or PC capable of recording gameplay. While there are plenty of solutions out there for capture, few offer standalone recording, and none can be used to live stream without a PC. Streamlabs wants to change that by offering a low-cost, low-power pre-built PC with the horsepower and hardware needed for game capture and streaming. The simple NUC's EasyCast will be the first such device. It comes with an integrated HDMI capture device and is pre-configured to work with SLOBS, which is Streamlabs' version of the popular OBS streaming software. Pricing hasn't been announced, but comparable hardware typically retails for over $500. Microsoft's Netflix-style game service called Xbox Game Pass is coming to PC. The service costs $10 a month and includes unlimited access to over 100 games, including all of Microsoft's first-party titles. Gaming revenue jumped 44% this fiscal quarter for Microsoft, with the Game Pass being seen as a key part of that success. While the idea of not actually owning your games might rub some people the wrong way, Game Pass is an undeniable value for people who enjoy AAA games but can't afford to buy them all at launch. When PC players can expect Game Pass to launch has not yet been announced. The Xbox One X version of Red Dead Redemption 2 is pulling off an impressive native 4K presentation of Rockstar's latest title. According to Eurogamer's Digital Foundry, it's the only console to manage native 4K. The PlayStation 4 Pro upscales a 1920 by 2160 image, resulting in a much softer look because they're using more of a checkerboarding technique to achieve a similar resolution. However, the base PlayStation 4 hits 1080p, while the base Xbox One only manages 864p. All the consoles manage to play the game at around 30 FPS in most situations, with the base hardware dipping in more intense scenes. A Halloween event for Rainbow Six Siege is now live. It includes a reskin version of the house map, a new collection of skins, and it brings back the 2017's Halloween cosmetics for purchase. The event ends on November 5th. Alan Wake is back on PC following a year of it being missing in action thanks to licensing issues for the game's music. Microsoft helped the developers negotiate a new licensing agreement. Unlike GTA 5, none of the game's existing soundtrack has been cut. Xbox owners can expect the game's return very soon. The game and its DLC is currently discounted to promote its return. $5 gets you basically everything. Hunt Showdown has a pretty major patch currently available on its test server. Update 3.0 launches a skill-based matchmaking system. It also adds a new movement system that uses inertia to add acceleration and deceleration, which should prevent players from using AD/AD spamming in gunfights. Dead players now can finally be looted, which is a huge change to the game's meta. Looted weapons will be marked as contraband though, preventing players from selling them. The update also addresses many bugs and makes tweaks to several other areas of the game like audio and map design. And that wraps it up for today's episode of This Week in Gaming. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which article you thought was the most interesting, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap, signing off.